What's good, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's that boy Triple, and we're back for another card reaction video. And I have been I've been seeing these Plunder Patrol. These Plunder Patrol is new archetype that they got going on, and I love the artwork. Like I've been looking at the artwork of these cards, and they are trolls, but pirate trolls. I don't know. Are they pirates though? That ship looked like a Viking, but I'm assuming they're pirates. That looks like a pirate. But I don't know, like some Vikings are pirates, right? Vikings are pirates, but not all pirates are Vikings. Like, if that makes sense. I don't know, they look like their ship look like Viking. It don't look like no damn pirate ship. But this is I actually like the way these look. I'm gonna talk about all these cards and see what's going on. Also, if I do decide to ever get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I would love to make this deck. If anyone makes this deck and I play against them, they'll hate me because these are trolls. These are just like goblins and trolls and stuff. So I'm gonna call myself Goblin Slayer where I'm playing against them. But that's beside the point. The first card. I want to read this little text where the picture is, but my eyesight's terrible. Y'all have to wait till I get my glasses. So I'm gonna slide on down. His name is Whitebeard, the Plunder Patrol. Helm. He is a Water Fiend tuner monster. Level 4 with 1500 attack, 1000 defense. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls or is in a graveyard. And if you do, equip this card you control to it, and if this card sends from your hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck except Whitebeard, the Plunder Patrol Helm. Also, you cannot special summon monster for the rest of the turn except Plunder Patrol monsters, and you can only use the effect of Whitebeard, the Plunderer monster turn. So you can just freely summon. So this deck seems to be all about freely summoning summoning Plunder Patrols from your extra deck. Wait, hold on. Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from you. Okay. So it's all about summoning monsters from your extra deck with Plunder Patrol for free, pretty much. But you just have to match it up against your opponent's monster's attribute. So I'm assuming each one of their extra deck monsters will probably have a different attribute. Thinking about that, I would probably play Kaijus in this. Because it only locks you into doing it after you use the effect. So Kaiju, you go second, Kaiju your opponent's monster, then you do your things. Because it's as long as they can control it. So, that's actually kind of interesting. Alright, let's talk about this next card. The next card is called Redbeard, the Plunder Patrol Matey. It is a Water Fiend. The whole deck, I think, is Water Fiend. Well, the main monsters, I think, are Water Fiends. Level 4, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. During your opponent's turn, quick effect. You can special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as the monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. And if you do, equip this card to it. And if this card is sent from your hand to the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol monster you control, except Redbeard, the Plunder Matey, equipped to this card. So they all do pretty much the same thing. This one's different because this one does it on your opponent's turn, while the other one does it. No, they both do it during your opponent's turn. Huh? Why did I not notice that? During your opponent's turn, they both do that. Okay, so if this summons, okay, so do they all just have the same effect? Wait, why did this one look longer? Huh? I don't know. That's weird. So they just have the same effect, just different names. Or am I missing something? They locked that into that. Oh, that's interesting. Not right now. Not right now. Sorry about that. I don't know why people want to bother me. That's interesting. So they pretty much have the same effect. They just search. You just get different ones. Control. Oh no, that's the difference. Okay, so the top one searches one when it's sent from the field or your hand to the graveyard. It lets you summon one from your deck, and this one just equips to another one of your Paw Patrols on the field. Okay. I said Paw Patrols. Yikes! A friend of mine made that joke earlier, and now it's stuck in my head. Plunder Patrol. My bad. The next card is a Synchro monster. So I did notice one of them was a tuner, but you pretty much freely summon these, so you really didn't need to truly synchro, but okay. Its name is Plunder Patrol Ship Brand. It is a fire fiend, so pretty much this will be something if you're playing against a person whose deck is fire, or you just decide to synchro something. It takes 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner, so it's generic. All fiend monsters you control gain 500 attack. Alright. You could discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, then target 1 spell trap your opponent controls, and banish it. Then you can add 1 Paw Patrol monster. I keep saying Paw Patrol. Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to your hand. That's actually lit. That's actually kind of lit. You could discard a keep saying Paw Patrol. Plunder Patrol card. Discard 1. Get rid of a spell trap. And then add 1. Which, if you do discard them, they already have their effects. Their effects will go off as well. So actually be them. That's even more lit. This is a quick effect. If a card is equipped with if this card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card, actually that's really good because you could use the second one I talked about, equip it to him, and now this affects quick effect, which means you could just do it on your opponent's turn as well. So that's actually really good because banishing spells and traps is decent, especially if they have some annoying continuous or field spells or anything like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Wish it had more defense, but I guess it's a ship, so I guess that's understandable. It's a level 8. Okay. Now we're going to talk about Plunder Patrol Merc. It's a. Well, I wonder if all the extra deck is going to be ships. That's an XYZ for them. Why does its attack is 1,000? Oof. Well, at least this ship got some defense. Plunder Patrol Merc is a dark fiend. Also, you're going to be summoning this one if you're dealing with dark archetype deck. It is a rank 4, 1,000 attack, 2,500 defense. It only takes 2 level 4 monsters, so it's generic. You can discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, then target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, banish it, then you can add 1 Plunder Patrol spell trap from your deck. So it's the opposite of the synchro. And then it becomes a quick effect when you equip it. If you have a Plunder Patrol equipped to it. If the Plunder Patrol card you control which you show by battle card effect, you could detach 1 XYZ from this card. So it's a protector as well. That's actually really lit. So pretty much if you can get the Synchro and XYZ on the field, you have 1 that deals with traps, 1 that deals with monsters, 1 that's, and then the opposite of the opposite of search for a monster and the opposite of search for a spell trap. And it's all about discarding. Which is actually interesting because a lot of fiend decks, they have that whole discarding ability and all that. So that's actually really lit. I like this archetype so far. Like this is actually fun. It doesn't seem boring. There's no like boring gimmick. Like there's the gimmicks there, but it's not boring. It's not overly busted, which me not being a competitive player, I like to just have fun. I'm not trying to play 1 card, negate, destroy my field. I can't play yada yada boom boom. So this is actually kind of interesting, but you never know. This deck could become stupid, but I think even if it did, I don't know. I feel like I'll like this more than I would. What's that other deck? What's the other pirate deck they made with the furries? What is it? They used to be called Sky Fang Brigade, but they changed the name of it. It's like they're like Fur Hire. There it is. I think I might like this more than Fur Hire. Now we're going to talk about the Link Monster. I like the way the Link Monster looks. He reminds me of, if you ever watched the How to Train Your Dragon, he looks like his, one of them, like Berg or something. But his name is Blackbeard, the Plunder Patrol Captain. He is a water fiend, Link Monster, so I guess you probably most likely would summon this if you're playing against a water type archetype, unless you just normally summon the right way. It just takes 2 monsters, including one Plunder Patrol monster, which since they only have a couple monsters, that's really easy to do. You just summon one and then So its effect, its attack has 1,600. Its arrows point down like normal. It's actually really good. Quick effect. Well, I guess it doesn't matter no more since the rules are about to change. But what this card looks like is already in English, so it might drop before the rules change. Quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster you control. Special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. And if you do, equip that target to it and then draw 1 card. Wait. You can target 1 effect monster you control. Special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls in their graveyard. And if you do, equip that target to it and then draw 1 card. So you're equipping the card that you targeted with this effect to that card. So just like I said, it's still a free summoning. but you're just gonna equip that card. So that's interesting. It's like you can get rid of something on your field that you really don't need, summon something else. It'll still match up with your opponent. Like that's the gimmick. I understand the gimmick what's going on. I don't know. The Link monster, I don't know if it's going to be a play, but we don't have all the cards yet, so most likely they might have more monsters and stuff, so we'll see there. I don't know. The Link is kind of meh for me. The Synchro and XYZ was fire. I can't wait to see the fusion, if they come out with a fusion. But let's go ahead and let's continue. They have a field spell, which is Plunder Patroll Shipyard. Alright. They had too much fun with that. It is a field spell. Plunder Patrol. I keep saying Paw Patrol. That's going to be the title of this video. Monster you control gain 500 attack for each Plunder Patrol card in your spell and trap card zone. You can only use each of the following effects of Plunder Patrol Shipyard once per turn. You can discard one card, add one Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand, except Plunder Patrol Shipyard. Now, why did they spell that correctly? Alright. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol card in your spell or trap card zone, set this card, and if you do, return that card to your hand. Oh, so it can come back. So you don't really need to play 3, you can play 2. Unless you're playing a mirror match, because you know they banish cards, so I mean, you might be fucked, but that's beside the point. This deck has a lot of search. I guess with them only having a few cards, I would see why they would do that. This card has they have a lot of search. Like their monsters do it, the spells are doing it. Like this has a really lot of search. So you really never need. You might not even need a draw card in this deck because you have so much search. You could just get what you need and get out. You know. Well, I like it. Let's go. Next card. It's a trap card. Oh god. You know how it is with traps. Plunder Patrol Booty. Alright. I understand that. That's a pirate term. They done found some treasure. Continuous trap. You can declare one attribute, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls becomes that attribute. So it lets you control attributes. That's nice. That way you ain't got to worry about it because someone could playing a pure light deck, but you want to summon your fire. So now, okay. I like that. That actually might mess them up. Then you could take one Plunder Patrol monster in your graveyard, either shuffle it into the deck or special summon it. Huh. This is good recursion early, because like I said, they only have a couple monsters. They only have 2 main deck monsters right now, so this is actually really good recursion for them if you want to put some stuff back into the deck. But it's distracting me because it said put it back in your deck or special summon, and it's like I would rather just special summon. Why would I want to put it back in my deck? But you never know. You only use the effect of Plunder Patrol Booty once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, if you control no Plunder Patrol cards, send this card to the graveyard. Okay, I understand. So pretty much, if you don't control a Plunder Patrol monster, then you pretty much just this card just goes to grave. But this is actually really lit. I really do like this card. It helps you control attributes. It helps you do what the deck does, and it lets you it makes it to where you control a little bit more. So it's like, hey, change your attribute, boom, bam. Now I can summon my fire, synchro, or I can make your light monster a dark monster and summon my XYZ without having to actually pay the cost. But the thing about the XYZ is you're gonna want to summon that XYZ normally. Because you can summon it regularly, you can summon it with their effects, but they won't have no materials. So then you don't got no protection. So you're going to want to summon that XYZ normally. The Synchro, you could just summon the Synchro. The Link monster, you just summon the Link monster with the whole effect of boom, bow, quip, summon. But XYZ, if I make this deck, I'm going to make the XYZ normally. I'm not going to do the whole what's the name effect. But I like this archetype. Me as a non-competitive player, I think I would enjoy playing this. I don't know if this deck will be competitive. You guys let me know in the comments because y'all are competitive players. If any of you are competitive that watch my videos, I feel like you are because I'll be seeing y'all in the comments and y'all be telling me stuff I ain't know. But that's going to be in the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this archetype. I know some people already talked about it. I know I'm kind of late to the party. I already know how it is. But that's going to be in the video. Like I said, comment, so let me know how y'all like it. Let me know what other things that might come out. That's another thing I wanted to ask y'all. If y'all at the end of this video, let me know about the whole, like, someone was saying something about they were trying to figure out if anyone wanted a certain anime deck made. I do personally. Let me know in the comments what anime deck would you guys like to be made, because I'm trying to get them Earthbound Servants to be a thing, but it seems like the Fossil guy from GX is getting his stuff made. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys would want if it was like an anime deck were to drop, which you guys want. But that's gonna be the end. I'll keep rambling on. Peace.